So we about to make the famous my girl Teeny peach cobbler recipe. Trigger warning. Yes, please clean off your peaches. Enough said. Anyway, my girl Teeny, congratulations on your pregnancy. So that week she made peach cobbler because her twins were the size of peaches. And I think her little series is so cute. And I went and got some fresh peaches. So I was like, I'm going to make her recipe. So if you want all the details to it, go follow her. But basically, you get you some fresh peaches, right? And then you boil them for about 30 seconds to 1 minute, just so you can peel off the skin and put it in a bowl full of ice. Ice cold water. And then once it's easier to touch and it's not like scorching hot, you can easily peel back the skin just like that to remove it. And look how beautiful these peaches are. I love beautiful peaches. Anyway, with this, you want to go in and remove the seed or what is it called? The inside from the peaches. Just remove that out and then slice them up just so you can have you some peach slices. Now you can skip those entire steps if you get a can of peaches, but because I have some fresh peaches, this is honestly the best way to make peach cobbler is using your fresh peaches, and they were good. Y'all see me do a taste test. So anyway, after you cut up your fresh peaches, I went in, I added as much cinnamon as I wanted to, a half a cup of brown sugar. I added in a sprinkle of nutmeg, and then you're supposed to use ground cloves, but I didn't have any. I only had whole, so I went in and broke it up as much as I can. I added a pinch of salt and a little teaspoon of maple syrup and a splash of vanilla paste or vanilla extract. And then you can mix it in just like that, but slowly mix it in, y'all. Do not overwork it because these are fresh peaches and you don't want it to turn into mush. You know what I'm saying? So just mix them in and fold it in together and you will see all of that cinnamon goodness. Now, preheat your oven to 375 degrees. In any type of baking dish that you have, you can go in and pour your peaches to the bottom of it and put it in the oven for 15 minutes on 375 degrees. Now, I separated my two because I'm making two types of crust, but this is Teeny's recipe. So I use all-purpose flour, some granulated sugar, some baking powder, and then I added in a pinch of salt. And you want to go in with 1 egg. My little helper, she was helping me. And then you want to add in 1 whole stick of unsalted butter, melted, and a splash of vanilla. And then you want to mix it in just like this. You can whisk it together at first. It will turn into like a little dough ball, so you would eventually have to fold it together. But that's just to mix up the egg completely. And then you just started folding it. So the thing that I like about this recipe is it's kind of like crumble on top. And y'all, it made the best peach cobbler. So in my small dish, I just used the crust that I just made. I sprinkled it on top. All you got to do is just add it on top. There's no method to it. You just cover it up as much as you can. I like a lot of crust, y'all, so that worked out perfectly. And then in my bigger pan right there, I just used my original peach cobbler recipe. It's kind of like a dump cake, and just poured it on top. I just wanted to see which method works the best, and I honestly like Teeny's recipe because I like the crumbleness. And I sprinkled cinnamon on top, put it in the oven on 350 degrees and let it cook for another like 30 or so minutes, and then that's it. The crust will do what it do, and baby, you could pair this with ice cream. But this peach cobbler recipe was delicious. I'm so glad I tried it with fresh peaches, and I will be doing it again. So if you want to try a peach cobbler recipe, check this out. It's always good to have like, some type of dessert. So yeah, talk to y'all later. Congratulations, Teeny.